It's Anthony Allen Ramos from GLAAD. How are you all? I'm so excited.
Great.
The Groomsmen. Jonathan, I must start with you. As you know, we've known each other a very long time, and I know this is not a spoiler. 3, films, a trilogy. One, at some point, there's going to be a gay wedding, no spoilers, and I know that's very exciting for you, both professionally and personally. Share a little bit, because, very excited.
The Groomsmen came about because I got married 2 years ago and I had groomsmen in my wedding. And before that, I was the groomsman in like 3 or 4 of my other best friends' wedding, and they happened to be straight guys. And so I thought there was a really interesting story of like, what's this real life story that happens in real life where like gay men and straight men are best friends and they're in each other's weddings? Like, what's that fun story to be told? And I think when you take something that's real and turn it into a movie, that's when you get gold. And that's what we did with the Groomsmen, is just told a real story of 3 best friends in 2024. One of them happens to be gay, the other happens to be straight, and it ends up showing all these different sides of these friendships and all these vulnerabilities with each other. And I think what's so important about a movie like the Groomsmen, especially in my movie, in my wedding, to play a gay character and be standing up there at the altar and having your 2 best friends who happen to be straight standing beside you, supporting you. I think that's a really beautiful and powerful picture for the audience to see.
I completely agree. BJ.
Oh, we've got to fix it. Yes, there we go. Thank you. These are my best friends. These are my best friends.
There we go.
We do our interviews most of our
best friends.
After the first question, this is how we do our interviews.
I can tell there's no chemistry or love here.
None. We hate each other.
Exactly.
But BJ, what's the hope? Because I think Hallmark has such a loyal, wide audience, and like to Jonathan's point, kind of seeing this friendship group that's made up of straight men, that a gay friend, I think it's really doing a lot to break down these ideas that, gay people and straight people are not friends, that's like separate communities. What's your hope that when people see this, they take away from that?
I just hope that they see real experiences, with real stakes. And you can look at this movie, all 3 movies, and just know that you can, that reminds me of me. That reminds me of, that's you. Oh my God, that's so you they're talking about right there. And I just hope they enjoy every moment of it as much as we did filming this.
Yes.
All 3 of us, seriously.
Boy with his answers.
Come on, man.
He's getting better. He's getting better.
There we go.
After each question,
Yes.
this is how we celebrate.
I love it. Tyler,
Sorry.
There's a lot of fun in this. It is a Hallmark movie. It's endearing. It's entertaining. There's some dancing that happens. There's some adventures that happen. Again, I'm keeping it vague. I want people to see. Any specific favorite memories of shooting with these 2 guys? Because I think, like I said, it's so fun to see the 3 of you on this journey together.
Tyler.
We're just a bunch of bozos.
There
Go
was
on.
a moment where we abandoned Jonathan on an island in Greece.
True.
That is very true.
And there were a lot of people who were trying to swim and jump off the cliff that he was on that we were trying to get the shot. A peak moment for me was watching him throw innocent people off this cliff
Into the water.
20, 30 feet up. Children.
I didn't
women,
throw them into the water. They pulled
injured people.
I did not. They pulled. I had to get a shot of me on a cliff, and in order to get that shot, it was me by myself, and all the crew and everyone had to leave the cliff, get in the boat, and drive away.
Every man
So
for
they
himself.
did it, and I'm standing up there by myself in my tuxedo, waiting to do my hero shot.
No, mean girls, guys, don't hurt me.
And as it's not true. And as I'm getting ready to do it, a bunch of tourists climb up the rocks and want to go cliff diving. And I'm seeing, I did not throw anyone in the water. And I see them out there in the boat looking at me filming, and there's all these family with these kids wanting to cliff dive. And I'm like, I can't do anything. I need to get this shot. Can you please just jump in the water so we can get this shot, and then you can come back?
I don't care
And
if it's
so
October 3rd, splash.
There you go.
And so what I did was I said, hey, do you guys want to be in a movie? If you all jump at the same time, we'll get the shot. And they're like, yeah. So I said, ready, 1, 2, 3, jump. And they jumped. And I said, okay, great, roll sound. And then we got my shot. And by the time that was done, it was over.
There was only 3 fatalities.
Oh my gosh. This is what the Groomsmen is like, Anthony.
That story sounds like it was like an outtake from Mamma Mia or something.
Yes, it was. Amanda Seyfried was climbing the rocks. Yep. And they were all there. Amanda was there. Meryl Streep was there.
Like a
All of it.
documentary.
Yeah.
Dark.
But I will say this, the gay wedding in the movie happens in Greece, and I think it's a fabulous place to have a gay wedding.
Yes, it
I
was a celebration to
completely-
end all celebrations.
I completely agree. I think about this, Hallmark and this genre so beloved. It is really cool to see, have the bro perspective and seeing the bromance, these love stories from the guy's perspective. BJ, were you kind of a fan of the rom-com and also like excited to be, telling the guy's perspective now?
Yes, I fallen in love with the rom-coms. My buddies tease me about it all the time, but I do. I love a good love story, and it's look at these guys.
BJ cries more than anyone you will ever meet. He will cry at the drop of a hat.
Okay.
He's the most
Don't air my boy
sensitive-
out like that.
Thank
He
you.
is so sensitive
man
and
alone.
so
He
sweet,
is
so
strong
endearing.
and masculine.
But he is strong, and he does shed a tear.
He sucks that tear right back.
I
into
sucked
his
that tear back
in
in
there.
myself, and then
I'm too strong
yes,
for
I'm
this
too
tear.
strong for these. No,
Anthony,
I'm
so sorry.
Yeah, no,
I know,
it's
it's great.
these stories, they're like real stories, they're real stories with real people
Yep.
and real circumstances. And it just, and it's not having to, it's almost as if you're living through these characters as opposed to being like, oh, this is the script, this is what I'm supposed to do. These are moments that you can take. And there's a scene where the cave scene where it got really emotional for me because it felt as if I don't want to spoil anything. But there's a scene where I'm leaving these two, and it felt so real and so genuine, and it was just a huge cry fest for me. That 45 minutes, 30 minutes.
Well, you're admitting this.
Yeah.
I am kinda. I mean, we love you.
We had to stop production because BJ tapped into such an emotional part of his person that he opened the floodgates, and it was a beautiful thing to see, and he just had to let it all out. And so we had to stop because he got so emotional he couldn't stop crying, and it was a beautiful moment to witness. And that's when it was like, oh, these stories are real, because he was identifying with that character so much. So that means that when people watch it, they will identify the same way, and that's what makes it gold.
I was just about to say that, just like in these movies, these three come together. They came together like, what can we do? Let's go for a walk.
Yep.
We had to walk him around the building for like an hour.
It's just
The good
the three of
bro-
you clearly are so much fun, and it's been such a pleasure. Just a reminder, everyone, the Groomsmen Trilogy is coming this fall on Hallmark. I'm so excited. Let's have one more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Together, one more
Only
squeeze
on
together.
Hallmark Plus.
There we go. Hold on.
There you go.
Plus. Yes, you get this right.
Hallmark Plus.
That's
There
right.
you go.